G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 17 of our Lightning Rune Caster Paladin, where this episode we're going to be starting on Act 2 and progressing through that. However, for now, let's do a bunch of quest turn-ins. I pretty much haven't touched this since the end of the last episode, so there's nothing that's happened in between.
Is it finished?
You know what, let's get a little bit of extra XP, and now that I'm thinking of it, have I got any of the blueprints for the Explorers stuff yet? I do indeed have both of these, probably how I made these actually. So, now that I'm thinking about it, let's just bounce back to normal, and let me show you how to transmute a set. Although, it's not particularly difficult, it's not really showing anything, I'm sure most of you already know this, but it's something I want to do, because there's an extra 10% XP just kind of sitting on the table, and I'd like to have it. So, in normal, I did the quest over here for Kargan, and you can use the transmute section at any of the inventors, so I could have gone to Devil's Crossing. I'm not entirely sure why I came here. But Kargan here has a quest to go into the, what is this, the Sunbane Oasis, I guess, and find his book. And once you found it, you bring it back to him, and that unlocks the transmute section. Now, the stats on these, I guess, don't really matter. However, make sure you are transmuting into a piece of the same set. That will cost you 1 Eldritch Essence, and honestly, with only 6 Eldritch Essence, I'm not hugely confident that I'm going to get everything I need. So there's 3 used to get the boots, and now I have only 3 left, and I'm looking for the helmet. Chest is not it. Boots again is not it. And chest again is also not it. So unfortunately, I only get 3 pieces. But we will get some more Eldritch Essences at some point, and then I'll try again. However, for now, we'll head back into Ultimate. I'll chuck my 3 pieces of the Explorer set on, and we'll continue from there. So, the boots are a drop-only piece, and the helmet is a drop-only piece, and then the chest and legs are, I believe, can't drop, but they do drop blueprints. So as soon as you have one of those blueprints, if you have enough Eldritch Essence, you can indeed get lucky and craft the whole set.
Is it finished?
Unfortunately, I only had 6, and I apparently didn't get lucky. Okay, so let's do all these quest turn-ins. I think that may be it. Repair the bridge, use the strength. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. I haven't killed Salazar for a little while. It's almost rude of me, isn't it? We did just hit level 63 as well, which means we are getting Celestial Presence. So, I don't know why I'm clicking on this, like I can put more points in the bar. 2 points in Celestial Presence only gets us 5% Elemental Resistance Shred, but that's more damage, which is definitely good. I've also got 15 points in Spirit, which I'm pretty sure is going to be more than enough to use any gear that we have. So I'm going to pretty much just dump it into Physique. And like I said, I'm not really sure why I'm going to go fight Salazar, but I just kind of got the idea in my head and I figured why not. We will continue progressing through the story once Salazar is no longer tormenting the good people of Devil's Crossing. Though, to be fair, he does kind of stay in his cave and doesn't really bother anyone, but... details. We're gonna go pay him a beating. That's fine. So everybody follow me. Don't mind the glowing blue circles on the floor. It'll be fine. Let's go ahead and throw some lightning on these. Respected with Barrowhome, okay. Chthonics, yeah. I think we can probably connect a few more lightning pads to people. And the point of killing all these guys out here? Yeah, there's no point. You get nothing for it. I'm not interested in the MIs they drop, and the XP is not amazing. However, once we get in here, we have Ancient Void Touch Totem, which I'm going to do as well. And we have a whole bunch of these nerds who definitely need to die. Let's go ahead and just drop a few of those. And what do they got? They've got corrupted. So I actually like that they are corrupted because of, where is it? Is it Word of Renewal? Or this one? One of these, I do extra damage and take less damage from Ethereals and Aether Corruptions. Here it is, extra damage to Chthonics, extra damage to, oh, it's Eldritch. Okay, I thought it was Ethereals. That's my mistake. And then over here, there it is, extra damage to Ethereals, although that's if they walk into the circle, so. Either way, I'm 100% fine with them having a little bit extra chaos damage. I don't think it's going to be an issue, especially because they explode nicely. Hello. You look speedy. Terror of the Void. I think he might be about to explode though. Yep, there he goes. Now you can run around and clear all this out, and I'm going to. But if you're just interested in farming Salazar, what you can do is just run in here, open the door, run in, and it'll close behind you. And then none of these fools will be able to follow you in, which can be quite good. Like I said, I'm going to clear the area so as I can deal with this totem in peace. The worst thing to fight on this build in particular is a group of monsters over here and a couple of guys over here and one dude over there, because you can't really hit all of them and you have a cooldown on your main skill. Okay, so the usual, we stack up a whole bunch of these around the area, and I'm going to put a couple out here just in case I need to run away. Alright, good luck guys. Turtle shell level up. Let's just turn that off so I can see what's going on. And it looks like they triggered those as well, so everybody died nicely. I did hear a purple or a blue hit the floor. Here's a purple. It's a shield, unfortunately, which means we can't use it. However, this is a whole bunch of bits, and I like bits, so... Oh, that's the other thing about transmuting as well. I still have a decent amount of bits at the moment, but I think those transmutes are 160,000 bits a shot, so just be aware of that. If you're looking to transmute a whole bunch of gear, you may accidentally transmute your entire stash of iron bits into nothing. Okay, let's just get rid of him. The good thing about the spear is it triggers when I get hit, so I don't even have to do anything. Right, let's just leave a seal back here. We'll wait for the cooldown, and then go. Alright, so his friend is down, and now it should be as simple, pretty much, as just kind of staying on our circles and gradually blowing him up. Little bit slow on the damage side, but that's fine. Also, he does put goop on the ground that I'm no doubt standing in and can't see, so I'm going to make sure I run away and stay off those circles now. And the benefit of coming in here is now we get to loot the place. And there is an Exalted Stash, which is probably the main reason most people are going to come in here. Pretty good Bloodsworn Scepter, although it is magic only. That's two chaos-related things. Wrath of Tenebris is a weapon, two-handed scythe from memory, so we probably won't be using that. However, Silver Bolt, +2 to all skills, very nice. There's a crossbow, I think it is, that has +3 or +4 to all skills, which is also pretty good. What do we get? Iskandra's Balance, no good for us. Maybe this is the crossbow I'm thinking of. I swear there's one with, maybe the mythical Silverbolt has +3 or 4 on it. And Wrath of Tenebris, obviously. Alright, anyway. That was a fun little diversion. Good way to waste 10 minutes, but Like I said, it was good. All right, I'm just going to vendor all this because I'm not going to use any of it. I will check the rings. What was that shield, actually? It's the wrong color, so it's not the shield I want. Yeah. And that's something I'm going to try and fix in Act 3 when we start running into Void Touch totems on the regular. I want a better shield because this one is, well, they're pretty much all going to be fire biased, but Infernal I don't think actually does anything for us. It might be giving us that physical resist there, but I believe the rest of it is just all that fire stuff, and it's... I'm not going to say it's worthless, but it's kind of worthless. We're going to really repair the bridge. I'm going to extra repair it. There's some fabric for you. Let's go ahead and put these back on. See, this is why I don't generally do this. It's because now you have to put them back where they need to go in your inventory. And then you change them again, because you forgot to talk to Sedina. And you change them again, now you gotta place them back. It's probably something I'll stop doing. Maybe in a few more levels. Or just arbitrarily, whenever I feel like not putting them on anymore, I'll probably stop. The extra XP is not really needed, if that makes any sense. But it's good to have. Okay, let's do a little bit of Act 2 stuff. Now, one of the other things I'm looking to replace is the medal here. Now, this is Martin's crest, and Martin lives in Crunley's hideout, so we're going to be heading into... Is that gonna... Yeah, there we go. We're going to be heading in there, and we're going to be probably farming him a couple of times. Just because... I want to get a decent one now that I'm in Ultimate. Though, to be fair, at level 60, there's going to be probably 2 more levels where I can get another one. What do we get? Rubbish by the looks of it. That's alright, more iron bits for the stash. Let's go rescue Stephen Skinner. Let's just leave these guys a nice glowing blue present. Okay, that road is blocked. That one's not. I think this one down the bottom should... Pathing, how does it even work? Right, there we go. Send him back to town. I think this one over here should be unblocked. That's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. And now we bravely run away. That hurt way less than I was expecting. There he goes. When they throw the rocks at you like that, I think because he has a special one that isn't one big massive physical boulder, I think he kind of splits the damage, whereas with the other ones it's just one big massive hit and it really hurts. So I guess I'm glad that he's a little bit special, as it were. Okay, I'm ducking into this cave because of Shrine, and this is going to be the second to last one that I need to click on. And it is a fight shrine, which is the type that I like because I get loot out of it as well. It is unfortunately not exactly the type that I prefer, because I would prefer to have one that spits out Chthonians. Alright, everybody's dead, I believe. There we go. And looks like we got at least another blue. We did indeed get a purple. So, Avatar of Order. Yeah, it's a pretty good amulet, that one. Let me see. So, the Aurapraxis Sting is giving us a little bit of electrocute damage on Stormbox, which we are using. +1 to Inquisitor, and mine is giving me a pile of resistances. However, that Avatar of Order does have a healing proc on it, which I do enjoy. Where did it go? It does have a healing proc, it's got a bunch of health, Aether and Chaos Res. I mean, I can't use it, it would uncap so many resistances. But it is, excuse me, it is a pretty good item to keep sort of in the back pocket just in case. Right. So we got all damage and offensive ability, all damage and crit damage. Well, crit damage is worthless if you can't actually crit, so I'm going to take that one first. And I'm going to run out the back door. Actually, I'm going to go get that exalted chest first. But that's the back door. I want to go out there because I also saw that the totem is up in that area. Let's just get rid of these guys. And Aether Wraith, the Corrupted, is also gone. Shadow Fiend's Cord's pretty good for occultists. Or Kabbalists, even. Alright, here we go. So, Barros Radlith, Lord of the Lost Souls, actually quite a tanky boy. Even just like, normally I would say he's quite tanky, but he seems to be going down nicely. And I guess he drops his shield every time now, which is pretty good if you're playing a cold build. A cold Nightblade that uses a shield for some reason, so I guess that's going to be like Spellbreakers. Night Hunter's Chest Guard, not amazing, but again, it's free bits. Alright, let's get out of here. Like I said, there's a totem just out here. And you guys know I love me some totems. Oh, we gotta go down the ramp, that's fine. So we'll go down here. This is Forsaken? Yeah. And it's a spirit totem, so it is going to be... it's going to be undead ghost types. Specifically undead, but they generally give you like ghost crabs and wraiths and stuff. Not necessarily, I guess, but anyway. Let's just throw a couple of these little blue glowy circles on the floor. And I think one more should do. There we go. Good luck, guys. Okay, who's still alive? Just this guy, I think. There we go. Totem complete. What do we get? Rubbish. Did pick up a another blueprint though, which is good. At the very least, it's one more we don't have to worry about collecting later. So let me go ahead and eat that whenever I find it. There it is. And we are collecting actually a decent amount of blue stuff as well. So we're getting to the point now with the heavy pants at level 65. The blues are on par with the purples. So it might be time to start kind of checking. For example, this one, the armor is nowhere near as good. And we're not using chilling rounds, so not so much this one. But the boulders set is pretty good for physical, and it's just kind of chunky. Having a helmet does kind of put a damper on it a little bit. Okay. Let's go ahead and blow up some Aether Crystals, because, like I say all the damn time, you can never have enough of these. And we'll go ahead and talk to my good friend Isaiah Redden. I always take the top option, so he'll be in Homestead waiting for me. I've just realized that I've been running around this whole time without my little Bernie boys, so let's get them on the go. Actually make use of all that lovely shred that I was so proud of when I put the points in there. Alright, so we made it to the Rovers camp here. We're just going to agree to search for the Elder. Now, we have absolutely no use at all for the... is it Ivory Talisman in Ultimate? I forget which one it is, but it's the same thing with bigger numbers. I know the Bone Talisman is normal, and then there's the Ivory might be Elite, actually. I can't remember. They're all the same, they just have bigger numbers, and we're not really interested in using them. So we'll just go about our business and kill some bees. Now, I've already got royal jelly, so I'll be honest, I'm not exactly sure why I'm running through here picking up royal jelly. But we can use them for potions later on, so it may be worth collecting them anyway. It's probably never a bad idea. Okay, Balthazar lives up here. Let's go ahead and zap him a little bit. He should go down relatively quickly. There he goes. Pendant of Valiance. Is that the second Pendant of Valiance I've got? It's definitely not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different character, but... maybe I have that. Or maybe I had it back in normal and gave up trying to find other pieces and sold it. Regardless, I don't think we're going to use it, so it's probably fine to sell again. Could also blow it up and get some scrap and such out of it, but I think it's probably the bits are more useful for me. Although I should be blowing up purple items because they can give rare crafting materials like, I don't know, Eldritch Essences that I just burned through my entire stock of. It's probably not a bad idea to try and get some back. Alright. The other thing as well is, because this is ultimate, and because I already have dynamite, I actually didn't need to go in there. I can just walk straight up to the door and blow it up. Because he doesn't really care how you blow it up, or he doesn't care where you get the dynamite from. He just wants the gate blown up. Okay. Gate is gone. Let's go... Ooh, that's a lot of Crunley's gang members. Usually there's beasts there, like these raptors or stone tusks, I guess they're called. I was going to say boars, but those things. How are we doing for royal jellies? Now that I'm actually thinking about it, we've only got one. And, I mean, it's not Auraprax, it's Ronaprax, but it's still one of the bees, you know? And like I said, we can use the royal jelly for making potions later on. I can't remember if it was this character or the purifier that I dipped into Elite and grabbed the recipe for. I'll probably check that between episodes and do it if I didn't already do it on this character. Empowered Guardsman's Helm will sell nicely. This aura, where are we? This one, Aura Essentia. Seems like it's actually doing a decent amount of damage, just standing near stuff. It's not bad. Alright, here comes Ronaprax, so we'll take care of Ronaprax. And you definitely want to stay in melee with Ronaprax. Ronaprax's Sting of the Grove, very nice. Wrong one for us, but is that the one that gives like retaliation stuff? Where'd it go? This one. Yeah, retaliation. That one. I had that one on the Sentinel I played in the Season 5 mod. That was actually a fun build. I'll have to make a video about that one at some point. I know I keep saying that. I've already started the next build, which you guys will see probably after Christmas, or if one of these characters unexpectedly dies, I'll probably start it then. But, yeah, there's just too many builds I want to play. I can't play them all, there's not enough hours in the day. Alright, Vengeful Wraith. I don't think I would have bought the recipe for this, but I'm going to check. I need to sell things anyway. Let's go blow ahead. Let's blow ahead and go the purples up. Can't. Gotta talk to old mate. Will this suffice? Can't and well, thank you very much. Okay, purples. I'm not wasting dynamite on blues, So, I think there's only, what, 2 purples I picked up? Does that sound right? Was it only the one? Was it just this one? Okay, Blood of Chthon's pretty good. I thought I had 2. Maybe I sold the first one. Or maybe I'm just blind. I mean, I'm definitely blind for sure. That's alright. No, we're not going to do that one.
See anything you like?
And I'll have to go back and turn in the bone talisman as well. Sorry to everyone who's looking for some of these items I'm selling too, but you can't have them, they're mine. I need the bits. Hang on, I see you. It's probably worth talking to Mornay here as well. Let's go ahead and do this.
Well, we have to hit them hard and fast.
Alright, I'll get on it. Spear of the Heavens at rank 5, very nice. And let's talk to Stephen Skinner. I don't think I need to look at his ring, but I will anyway. Yeah, not really. So we can't really replace the Imperial Signet. We'll be putting our... Actually, could we? Oh no, Piercing. Piercing is not in a good way. Just in time for Act 2 as well. Right, we'll chuck that away. I need that one, 3 of those. Put this scrap away, and that'll about do us. Right. Actually, I probably could leave the Explorer's set on, because I'm about to go do 2 quest turn-ins. I came in here to check for Vengeful Spirits. Let's actually do that before I go. Vengeful Wraiths. There we go. Actually not a horrible ring component when you're working through the campaign. The offensive ability is a decent amount. Even if you're not doing cold damage, it's actually not a horrible component. Offensive ability is pretty much always a good thing to have. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's talk to everybody. Found the Elder. Here's your... whatchamacallit. It's all yours. And I destroyed the barricades. Getting a whole bunch of devotions leveling up, which is something I do love to see. Now, I should be able to go back to my personal rift now and get the final devotion point for the build. There we go. Seal of the Blazing Inferno. No good for us. But what is good for us is finishing the Korvac devotion. 50% all damage, 8% crit damage, and we are done for devotions. So any devotion shrines I come across now, I will probably do most of them anyway, just because loot, but there's actually not a huge amount of reason to do them aside from loot, and they're not the most efficient source of loot anyway. You get much more monster density out of totems. So if I actually want loot, generally speaking, totems or treasure troves are going to be a better source. But if they're kind of just right there, I mean, why not, right? Okay, how much coin? Deal. Go away. You give me scrap and level. Okay, and then the level is going to do 2 more points in Celestial Presence, which we now have to resummon.
Keep your weapons working.
Mornay sent me, what do you need? Yes, I actually did want to make a deal. You there, take my royal jelly. I keep forgetting to do that. Thank you, and I can't actually do much in terms of this guy's quest, because it'll trigger as soon as I kill old mate up the hill here. Physique. Let's just pump more into that, why not? Okay, so let's go ahead and kill Golgoth here. Golgoth the Rampaging. Oh, he is actually getting through the Inquisitor Seal with his big wind-up attack, so... finally having to worry about taking damage. Right. Let's continue with Act 1, 1.9. Let's round it up to 2. Right, this is Hanafi Mine, so this is the Rat Hallion, which is not the metal that I want. So I'll kill him if he's here, but I'm not going to go looking for him. He's not here. When you see these little scrap piles in the mines, make sure you click on them because they can have dynamite in them. And obviously they can have scrap as well. But any scrap pile could actually be a dynamite pile. I don't really care so much about fire anymore, do I? So the shoulders from these guys are not really super important anymore. Just leave them a little present on the bridge there. Alright, so we're getting these guys, the Outlaw Forgers, which you can actually trick them into killing themselves if you just watch that section there. You just run near it, then they will shoot at you, and if they miss and hit the forge, then that's it, it's dead. May as well grab the little chest here, which you can now see. As always with these chests, you don't really often get anything out of them, but it's all in good fun. Okay, my good friend Dravko the Torch, who is actually not really a friend of mine. Hopefully someone's going to run on over this and trigger it. Nope. That's already killed that one. So I just need one more, and let's go ahead and eat this. What do we got? Sky Shard Spellblade. Cold damage, lightning damage, percent lightning damage. This would not be a bad weapon to use, however this one has +1 to all Inquisitor skills, which it's really hard to say no to +1 skills to your main mastery. I mean, you can do it, there are reasons why you would want to use something that doesn't have +1 to your main mastery, but it's hard. There goes that one. Looks like they blew their own forge up again.
Can't do that.
Looks like that was standing in a skill disruption floor effect. Looks like it's that one again. Okay, we've got all of our... what are these called? Forges? Forges have all been taken care of. I guess if you need incendiary casks, just come to Ultimate. Seems like farming them in normal or elite is almost a waste of time. I was just playing a different character who needed one, running through here, and I think I came through here 9 or 10 times before I saw one. Do we need to come down here? We don't actually need to. I mean, there's a spirit totem, so we kind of need to, but... you guys just stay over there, please. Don't blow up my seals. Or my runes, rather. That should probably be enough. There's a purple for us to blow up. A couple other items as well. A few blues. So this one here, what do we got? Vitality and chaos damage. Vitality, or lightning converted to vitality. Oathkeeper skills. And black star chance on attack. Ah, cold damage. Pretty sure cold damage guns are kind of rubbish. Not that I've played one. It's just what I hear. I am definitely a complete noob when it comes to pistols, which if you're watching the other if you're watching the other series, you will have probably worked out by now. Although that is coming along a lot better than I was... maybe not better than I was expecting, but better than I was used to after the start. Alright, so Doreni is still here, my best friend.
What do you want?
And boom goes the dynamite. That's the end of Doreni. Thank you for the Cronley's reputation, or minus reputation, and the Devil's Crossing rep. Right, so in this little section here, I haven't seen Moneybags, so I know he's standing right in front of Cronley. Lots of blues. Since the 1.2 change, it's definitely been raining blues in Ultimate. Grab my free dynamite. I don't think I'm going to bother with the bees. Just leave them in peace. Send it to cask. Alright, so Moneybags is going to be here. There he is. We can just take him out nicely. See the spear doing work over there. Moneybags should be one or two more. One more, there he goes. Martin's Crest, and that's just beautiful. Alright, that is a straight swap, assuming I have the levels to put it on. I didn't check there. Where did it go? There we go, Martin's Crest of Squalls. More crit damage, more lightning damage, more electrocute damage, more offensive ability. Lost the 6% offensive ability, but look at those resistances. Yeah, let's just chuck that on. And we'll head back to Devil's Crossing and melt down the previous one. Give me my Aether Soul back.
Tinkering is my specialty.
Salvage, keep add-on. There we go. So, it is important to upgrade your items that have procs on them, because the of Squalls that gives the proc has a level on it as well. If you're using a level 20 of Squalls affix at level 65, the damage on it's going to be kind of bad. So if you have a look at this one, 500 to 1500, and then this one is 900 to 2200. It's actually considerably better. Okay, that's the wrong button. Let's
See anything you like?
vendor all this rubbish. Did pick up another bag from somewhere. Actually, let me check those shoulders. What do I need in a pair of shoulders? Elemental and Chaos is what I have. Chaos would be nice, but not really required. Helmet is a core MI. We can't use that. Oh, those gloves. I do like the runic braces, but if I don't find an empowered set soon, or a mythical set, I'm gonna have to replace them because the armor is getting a bit low.
Put it to good use.
Having said that, how low is it actually getting? Yeah, it's getting there. It's same with the helmet. I'm gonna need a new helmet by the time I get there. I mean, it's no problem. We just get a new helmet. But yeah, definitely need to upgrade that sooner rather than later. Let's blow this up. Another Blood of Chthon. Actually not bad. I'm definitely on the lookout for Eldritch Essence. But if I can't get that, then Blood of Chthon is always something you want. Right, let's blow these up. So, this is the first time we've been in Cronley's room here. So he is currently waiting for us to have a lovely conversation with him. 3, 4,
Can't do that yet.
5, 6 and die. I think he has his shield up now. I also think it doesn't really seem to matter. All the Aether damage that stacks up underneath you that's normally a massive threat, it's a whole bunch of small hits and it just gets reduced to 0 by the Inquisitor's Seal, so it literally doesn't matter. Can tank him forever. Okay, purple boots, purple shield. I don't think I'm using either of these. Although, those worm scale boots are not bad. We would lose armor, we would gain some damage. Same move speed, less armor again. Resistances, it's always the resistances. And obviously we have an obsidian bulwark that we need, so we can't use that. Okay, I've got 9 of these. I'll just take the top option for a few extras. And that's it, we are done with Crunley. So onwards to Twin Falls. And as I always mention when I'm coming down this ramp here, make sure you head out the back door, make sure you get the rift gate, because otherwise you get to run through the entire hideout again, and okay, if you reset your client, then everything will be back and you'll have something to attack, but if you don't do that, then you're running through an empty hideout, and if you do that, well, you're still running through an area you've already done. Which, at level 65, is probably not a horrible idea. There is a quest over here that I usually forget to do because it's so... I mean, minor's not the right word, but... yeah, minor. So I'm going to pay them, get out of my sight, and then I'm going to tell them about the prison and send them back to the prison. And then that way there'll be some XP waiting for me when I get there. The other thing is... Ulraprax lives in here, and she owes me money, and by money I mean amulet. So we're gonna go pay her a beating. That's a lot of damage from that stuff. Alright, so we're here for the Queen. Queen's gonna be on the bottom right, or kind of just to the right side of the bottom middle, I guess. Probably about 5:30 if you were looking at a clock. Maybe coming running here. Nope. Here we go. So as always, you want to stay in melee range with them. Boom goes the dynamite. What do we get? Warped, which is a damage affix, and Arcane Blaze, which meh. Resistance wise, we got Pierce, which is fine. We actually can't afford to lose that massive pile of poison acid. Or can I? So I did just pick that up, so yes, I can afford to lose it. The question is, do I want to? Arcane Blaze is the Aether missiles, and we don't really do Aether damage. So I'm going to be honest, I don't care. You can go ahead and keep that. Checking for gloves though. Wraithbound of the Wolf. Nah. Alright, I think we probably run over here. I always forget there's an Exalted stash in here. I pretty much never come in here unless I need the amulet, which is like 2 characters ever. There's another purple we can melt. And do I want those shoulders? I do like of Kings. Total speed is really good. These don't have any resistances though, so that's a big no from me. Let's go and head out of here. And probably head back to town and get ready for the Arcovian Undercity actually. Before I do that though, let's go do something else that I don't normally mess with. Let's go do the Colosseum. Like I said, I don't normally mess with this, unless I'm specifically hunting Moosey for some reason, or I'm going in there for the Celestial Totem, which I am not clicking on. This character is really powerful, but the pilot is not a complete moron, just, you know, partial moron. But we can kill the big dude in the middle. We should be just about here. Where is he? There he is. So this is basically a mini Loki. It's Musa Loki's younger brother. And down he goes, question mark? Oh, you know what? There's priests, isn't there? I hate priests. The bane of my existence. Where are they? Alright, did I get them all? I may have got them all. Let's try and kill him and see if his health goes up. Okay, Sundered is not great, but it does seem like it's not actually that big of a deal. Alright, take all of his stuff, and let's actually see if the Exalted Stash is here. It's usually... here it is. This is another one I don't normally get, because I don't come here very often. So gloves-wise, this would actually be okay too. Hang on. You know what, let's just chuck it on and see what happens. Bleeding is just uncapped, fire and lightning is just uncapped. So actually, if we put the Unholy Inscription back on, that'll cap bleeding. Aether is fine as long as we keep this active. It's not ideal, but it is a lot of extra armor. The only problem, of course, is we don't do physical damage. I put the wrong one on, that's why. Alright, so lightning is still uncapped. This will be fixed. Piercing is now fine. What we could do, actually, that Mark of the Traveler, how much do I need the run speed? 135. We are 17 over the maximum. Alright. Okay. I've got it. I have the plan. We don't blow that up. We keep the item. Okay. And then we keep the add-on. Chuck that add-on back on there. No means yes. And then, alright, this is the genius part, okay? We get a rigid shell, and we put it on the boots, and that caps our lightning res. Eh? Eh? I knew you'd like the idea. Alright, I think it's a rigid shell anyway, the lightning res one. I like to pretend that this doesn't exist, because it's actually pretty bad. The physique and armor is nice, but 20 lightning resist is actually bad. Anywhere you have lightning resist, what you should have instead is elemental resist. Although, in this case, it's a component, and we kind of can't do it. Right, let's go blow up some purples since we're in the area, and I also have another Eldritch Essence. So for anyone who's not interested in gambling, this is probably going to be the end of the progress for this video. But, you know, blowing stuff up is fun. Unfortunately, no additional essences. I'm actually not sure if you can get them from that. I definitely could go farm some in normal, but I don't think I want it that badly. Alright, let's go back to normal. And we'll go veteran, not that it matters, we're not leaving town. And so now we go back down here, and I'm going to have another shot at flipping... let's do it the quick way. Devil's Crossing has the inventor right next to the portal.
Take a look, shall we?
What do I need? I needed helmet. Bam! No helmet.
Bring me back something.
Ah well. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and vendor all this, and then I'm actually going to end the episode here. So thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and bye for now.